Hello students, how have you all been? I'm sure safe and sound inside your homes. Missing school? Are you all missing school? The answer must be yes. Yes, we teachers are also missing school. Never mind, the school has made an attempt to reach out to you all so that we remain connected through the medium of video classes. First, before I start teaching you all, let me congratulate each one of you on being promoted to class 8th. Since this is my first class with you all, I will not use any slides or PPT. I will do a direct explanation session with you all so that you become familiar with me. Today, I will be teaching you the chapter, The Age of Revolution. It is the second chapter of history. World over, in the 18th century, there were many revolutions. Between the year 1775 and 1885. Out of all these revolutions, the most important has been the American Revolution and the French Revolution. Before we discuss about these great revolutions, we need to know what is the meaning of revolution. Revolution means dramatic change, sudden change. Our lives are all undergoing sudden change currently. You can relate to it. Yes, nobody is going out of their homes. This is a sudden change which has happened. So let me begin the chapter with the American Revolution. Okay, let me begin with a GK question. Who discovered America? All of you must be knowing. It is Christopher Columbus. And do you know the name of the person after whom this country was named? It is the great explorer Amerigo Vespucci, who made 4 voyages to America. So this great country has been named after him. It was due to his vivid descriptions to the European people that they felt motivated to migrate to this new land, which they named as America. People from Holland, France, Britain, all migrated and settled down in this new land. But why did they migrate to an unknown land? Because some of them wanted to escape from poverty. They went in search of new land for agriculture, some to escape from criminal charges and religious persecution. So these Europeans slowly started settling down in the different parts of America. Who were the original inhabitants of America? Were there people living there? Yes, they were. The original inhabitants or the Native Americans are known as Red Indians. These are people who practiced farming, and they were very friendly and they were also cooperative. The Americans or the Britishers who settled there, they were in majority, and slowly by the end of the 18th century, they established 13 colonies, mainly in North America towards the North Atlantic Ocean, along the coast of the North Atlantic Ocean. The colonies which they established, these 13 colonies, they are known as, they are divided into 3 categories. The South colonies, here the settlers settled first and they established 5 colonies here. Then your northern colonies, and then also your middle colonies, where you have your New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania and Delaware. At first, the British settlers, they settled in the south of North America, as the climate and soil of this area was suitable for agriculture. They established large farms. These farms were cultivated by slaves, and they became very prosperous. The people who settled in the North Colonies, they were known as Puritans. They came to America in search of freedom to follow their own form of Christianity. They were hardworking and developed manufacturing industries, and there was no slavery. These colonies had local form of government and enjoyed autonomy. However, the British Parliament tried to impose their control over them. How did they? By taxation. So, this was the main cause of dispute between the 13 American colonies and the British Parliament. There was a slogan, that is, no taxation without representation. None of the American colonies, they had representation in the British Parliament, but the taxes were imposed by the British Parliament. So these colonies fought a war of independence to free themselves from the control of the British Parliament. And this is how the revolution started. This Great Revolution is also known as the American War of Independence. Today, I will be doing only up to here. In my next class, I will discuss the causes in much more detail which led to this revolution. Now, like a recap, I will be giving you some questions which you need to do in your notebook as homework. Your first question is, what is the meaning of revolution? Revolution means dramatic change. Second question, children, please note it down carefully. When did the Great Revolutions take place? The Great Revolutions took place between 1775 to 1884. Name the explorer after whom America is named. Next, when did the American Revolution take place? Answer, 1775 to 1783. Next, why did the Europeans migrate to America? Number 1, to escape from poverty and from criminal charges and religious persecution. Why did the Britishers establish their settlements establish the southern colonies first? Why is it? Because of the suitable climate and geographical conditions which were very good for agriculture. Who were the natives of America? The Red Indians. Next, what was the slogan of the American Revolution? No representatives, no taxation. Lastly, what is the American Revolution also known as? The American War of Independence. So, you can again watch the video, and if you have any doubts, I will again recapitulate in the next video class where I will be discussing about the causes of the American Revolution. Happy learning and remain happy doing your homework. Stay safe.